What's up, YouTube? My name is Ty, financial professional. Welcome to my channel. Please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. So here is AVCT, American Virtual Cloud Technologies. This finishes at $1.34 today. That is down 20.47%.
And it's gone.
So we've analyzed this stock quite a few times recently, starting back in September when the company announced that they were looking to sell either part or all of their business. Very bullish PR. The stock squeezed, pulled back, but then about a month later it started squeezing again due to more buyout rumors. If you guys recall, back then I did say it was probably a good time to sell because the stock was likely going to pull back again, as with every squeeze. And then we got the announcement of the reverse split, and since then the stock is sold off pretty significantly, now at an all-time low. So I hope you apes took your profits, and if not, that's unfortunate, but everything is a learning lesson, so next time around, when you're involved in a pump/squeeze, make sure you hit the sell button. So there was a reason as to why we had so much negative price action today. We did have some news, so let's check that out. So we have some preliminary earnings. So for the quarter ending on September 30th, total revenue is predicted to be around $4.6 million, which I'm not sure if that's good or bad. And the company also said that they anticipate they will need additional capital to fund current operations. So yeah, I'm not sure if the preliminary earnings were good or bad, but the news of needing additional capital is definitely bearish. So the market did not like that. A lot of people selling here. And yeah, the stock got wrecked today. Very nasty. This stock was number 4 on StockTwits today. This was the major loser. Had over 3,200 mentions, so once again, we're going to analyze it. Alright, let's jump right in. Let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, we have a cup and handle in the making. I can't really say where the bottom of the cup is because this is still making lower lows, but pretty soon this should start to bottom out, catch support, and reverse. And there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 310, 450, 590, 690, or 780. And longer term, this is part of an even bigger cup and handle where this has the potential to come all the way back up to the high of 47. Although I do believe the most realistic tops would be 310 or 450. But those are all bullish indicators that is telling us that the stock should come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. We also have an inverse head and shoulders forming. Back at around 220 was where the first shoulder was. The head is now forming, and after the head forms, the second shoulder should form. And from there, the stock should break out to the upside. So the inverse head and shoulders is currently a bullish indicator. And then we have a quadruple gap down. First gap down was created today, back at 165. So that's a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to 165. To fill that gap. Second gap down was back at 215, so another bullish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back up to 215 to fill this gap. Third gap down was back at 395, so another bullish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back up to 395 to fill this gap. And the fourth gap down was back at 850, so another bullish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back up to 850 to fill this gap. It appears like the first 3 gaps should fill in the short term, and the fourth gap should fill in the longer term. The RSI, the relative strength index, is currently at 35, so not quite oversold and undervalued, but quickly approaching that. Definitely below average. So the RSI is currently a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the current price of 134 should be a lot higher. And on the MACD, the moving average convergence divergence, the MACD line is below the signal line and is pulling away. So that's a bearish indicator that is telling us that it may be time to sell. Here we have a descending channel forming where the upper channel is around 140 and the lower channel is around 55 cents. So if this breaks 140 to the upside, that'd be bullish. And if this breaks 55 cents to the downside, that'd be bearish. So the descending channel is currently a neutral indicator, but it may go bullish very soon. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 175 and 125. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 175, 195, 205, 210, 225, 240, 250, 260, 275, 285, $3, 310, 330, 345, 355, 375, 395, and then 410. There is resistance above 410, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 125. 125 is the all-time low, so no support below that. That would be uncharted territory. So right now with the current price, 134, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide. So expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 195 to the upside, the channel starts to narrow. So expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this breaks 195 to the upside. And this did 5 million in volume today, way above the average of 1.2 million. So the sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Okay guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So the past month and a half has been absolutely crazy for this stock. It squeezed twice, and now it's at an all-time low. So like I said earlier, every meme stock, every squeeze eventually ends up giving back all the gains. So I hope you took your profits, and if not, you'll be better prepared for next time. So at this point, we're at an all-time low, but now appears to be a good time to buy the dip. Again, we have way more bullish indicators than bearish indicators right now. We have bullish indicators in the cup and handle, inverse head and shoulders, quadruple gap down, and low RSI. We have one bearish indicator in the MACD and one neutral indicator in the descending channel. So technically, based on the charts, the stock does look pretty bullish in the short and long terms. There probably is a bit more downside to go here because this still appears to be a falling knife, but pretty soon here this should start to bottom out, catch support, and reverse. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, seems like a pretty good play to me. The current price of 134 isn't exactly an excellent entry, but definitely an above average entry here. Almost oversold, undervalued, near the all-time low, so you really can't go too wrong buying in at the current price. Again, in the short term, this may come back up to 395 to fill the gap there. And from the current price of 134, that would be about a 195% upside potential. So massive upside potential here in the short term. And I can't say how low this is going to go, again, because we are now in uncharted territory, but this really shouldn't go too much lower. This has already gotten beaten down very significantly, and now at the all-time low. So I would say going long at the current price, 134, would be a low-risk, very high-reward play. Definitely worth a shot, in my opinion. Again, this will probably pull back a little bit more in the short term, but whether you decide to go long now or hold off for a better price, taking a long position should pay off pretty big in the short and long terms. So I can't support going long at the current price, 134, and if it pulls back, then you can just average down. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that for the same reasons that going long is a good play right now, going short is a really bad play. Again, way more bullish indicators and bearish indicators, oversold, undervalued, all-time low. Again, in the short term, this may come back up to 395, which would be about a 195% upside potential. And again, this really shouldn't go too much lower. So I would say going short at the current price, 134, would be a very high risk, low reward play. Not worth it, in my opinion. You should have went short anywhere in the $7 range all the way down to the $2 range. And here at 134, it's a bit too late to go short. You missed your chance. And going short now would probably result in you getting burned. So if you want to go short, please do that at your own risk. But I really don't see why you would go short here. Seems like a really bad idea. So I don't like the current entry of 134 on the short side, but I will say if/when this does come back up to 395 to fill the gap, then I think that would be an excellent entry to start shorting this down. But yeah, in summary, going long appears to be a really good play, and going short appears to be a really bad play right now. As a wise man once said, buy the effing dip. So sorry to everyone who lost money in the stock today, but this could be a good buying opportunity. Not financial advice, and good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is AVCT, American Virtual Cloud Technologies. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.